Okay, so I want to talk about my relationship with food and honestly just kind of hope to figure things out as I talk about things because I'm at the point where it's really confusing for me. It feels like no matter how or what I eat, I have symptoms. And maybe that's just how it is. Yeah, I'm just going to be talking and just talking about my thoughts. So maybe that's how it is. But I do think there's ways to optimize my situation. And I think there's just so much information out there that I need to do what's best for me, what I truly believe is best for me. What does my intuition say? Whew, this is complicated because things might change from week to week or month to month. I might have to adapt. I might have to be open to change. I've been eating meat for as long as I can remember. Maybe I need to cut out meat. That would be crazy to me because I believe it's super nutritious and necessary for a healthy diet. But maybe it's not for me. Because what I struggle with is after eating, my nervous system is overstimulated. My face gets flushed and my gut acts up and my nerves throughout my body start getting wired and I get anxious. It feels like that no matter what I eat, to be honest. I got home from work and I was feeling really good, feeling really regulated. And I think before that I had ate about 6 or 7 hours before. And before, when I ate afterwards, I felt like shit. But just after those 7 hours, I started feeling like myself again. It's like food really, really affects me. And it sucks because I want to maintain a healthy weight. I want to be in the gym and build muscle and gain weight. So it sucks because the less I eat, it's harder to accomplish those goals. And it's just like, if I were to really, I don't even know if I want to call it my intuition, but there's a part of me that wonders, okay, what if I barely eat? I can survive off of not a lot of food, especially if I pick the right foods and I pick intentionally what kind of nutritious foods I want to eat, then I can survive and maybe make a lot of progress. Now, that's hard for me to hear because I want to get big, I want to get big. I'm in the gym every day, so maybe I can't have both. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I do believe that it starts with, so to make a change, you need an intention, right? And the way intention works is you intend that one thing and you can get it, but there's going to be sacrifices you need to make, and you can't put conditions on that intention. Like, I intend to do this as long as I could still do this. So maybe it's one of those things where I need to really ask myself what's the most important to me. Is it feeling energized and at peace in my body? Or is it getting big and looking good? And I already know the answer to that. It's feeling at peace in my body. Healing is my number one intention. I think if it was that simple, I would already be doing it. I think even if I did eat very small amounts, fast, all that stuff, I would still have issues. It's not the end all cure. Of course it's not. So I think that is dismotivating, you know? Like, oh, I could do all these things, I still have symptoms, so why not just do it, right? I'm rambling a little bit here. So I've been thinking a lot about this since dinner, right? So I got home from work 7 hours before was my last meal. I ate. I felt good after work before eating. Then I ate, and boom, my face got super flushed. Started feeling just like inflammation in my face. My gut felt kind of no pain. I started having bloating and gas, and just kind of like sensitivity down there. Like I said, I started getting anxious, and my whole body was just kind of wired up, you know, just from eating. Okay, to be fair, I watched a TV show while I was eating, so that could be a factor, because I have, you know, it's really about the intention. Oh, there's intentions within intentions. Look, if you eat and you have an intention, you bring in your intention with your meal, that can manifest what you want, step by step by step, not this big old change of, I want to eat like this and I'm going to do this. For example, I've had that before where I have a very strong intention going into eating. And when I do, I'm just with the food, I'm eating slow, I eat right. There's no doubt about eating, I just eat. That's all it is. And man, this is making sense to me now. Thank you. Because every time I eat these days, I have anxiety going into it. I'm manifesting anxiety into my food when I eat it. You see? But if my intention is pure going into it, then it changes the dynamic. Like, I've eaten outside and no symptoms after eating. I feel good. I feel just as good before eating as I have after eating. That is not impossible, because I've done it before multiple times. Now, developing and cultivating that intention before the meal is hard, but it's something I need to practice, I think. And this idea lines up with the fact that science contradicts itself for everything. Like, don't eat this food, it will dysregulate your nervous system. But then another thing says eat it. And some things say eat at night to ground a nervous system. Other things say don't eat late at night. Some say to fast, some say don't fast, some say meat, some say don't meat, etc., etc. So this idea of bringing intention into it, taking all the material out of it and just bringing in the power of the mind, is enough to transform what you want to transform. Exactly. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to focus less on worrying and stressing about figuring it all out, and focus more on believing in myself and eating intentionally, with intention, with a purpose. That's another way to say it. Eat with a purpose. Eat with, let the food be medicine instead of poison. Okay? See, I'm already thinking, okay, I think about this all the time. Do I eat another meal before bed? Because I'm going back into work now. I get home late at night at 11 p.m. Do I eat another meal when I get home? Like, no, I don't think like that. You just live intention to intention to intention. And it takes moment to moment awareness. I'll just leave it at that for that example. I have a lot of symptoms, a lot of this, a lot of that, but I think I'm really onto something. This past week or two, I've been really making progress. You wouldn't know it from my symptoms because they've been the same, if not worse. But in my head, I'm understanding things more. And that's what's really empowering and motivating. And I also feel a sense of calmness. Not all the time, but I guess that just comes and goes, right? So I'm going to end the video now. It's also interesting to me how I've completely regulated, or I'm more regulated the further I go into this topic. I started the video confused, anxious, insecure, and now I'm secure talking, and I feel good. I think it's the power of processing my thoughts. That's why I love doing these videos so much. And my goal is to get a collection and just have this channel be my documentation and my journey, so I can look at it years to come and see my progress, but also use it as tools for myself. If I'm having a struggle, I can search through my videos and say, oh, that looks relevant to me right now. And 3, maybe someone else will find it and get some use out of it. All right. Peace.